Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Super Mario Strikers. I'm just making another episode. I'm literally continuing from where I left off on our last episode because I need a rematch, man. We had such good games that just didn't fall our way on the first two, and then those last three games were amazing. We are going to be taking on the Flower Cup again with revenge on our minds. Star Cup is now available, that's cool. Bunch of milestones, we don't care about those. What we care about is getting a victory. A Flower Cup victory. That is what we need. We are going to be rematching. The current champion is, of course... Oh, they don't show it? I went past it too fast. Current champion is Mario. We're going to have to unthrone Mario here. Professional 5 minutes, everything else on. Donkey Kong, you already know the vibes. Nope, not Toad. Hammer Bro. DK Wilds, that is what we decided to name our team, the Wilds. Looking for revenge here, trying to one-up Mario. Is he playing? He is not playing. He does not want to try to defend his title here. But it is okay, because we have a whole new cast of characters to beat. First, we're going to take on Luigi here. Today's the Underground. Donkey Kong goes for revenge here on the Flower Cup. Alright, and here we go. Donkey Kong facing Luigi. Luigi's also got his Hammer Bros, so does Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong looking for some revenge here. He lost the Mushroom Cup the first time and reclaimed it on his second attempt. He looks to do the same here on the Flower Cup. Here we go. The crowd is ready, and so are we. We begin with a Hammer Bro shot for the point. Save, and it's kicked out by a Critter. Here's an opportunity, and Hammer Bro went for it, but Critter was on target with that. Here's a red shell thrown out there, and Donkey Kong able to get it to Hammer Bro there, but it was knocked away. Now Critter gets to it. Throws it ahead to Hammer Bro. Back to Luigi, and Hammer Bro, a chipper, but Critter able to get to it right there. Now here's Hammer Bro up the wing to Donkey Kong, to Hammer Bro, excuse me, and Hammer Bro met Critter's gloves. And now it is kicked back out, and it's up the court here. An opportunity, it's a wide open opportunity for Hammer Bro. It's a save, and a rebound, it's put up in the air. And a steal attempt there, but hard-nosed ball play got attempt right there, but the bomb rushed it. Luigi in front, and he is frozen thanks to the item. Beautiful usage there. Here's Hammer Bro up the court here. Look and pump it up in the air. Gets it to Hammer Bro. Look it. Oh, it's an interception. And a chip shot. Oh, it went off the post. And no good. Here's Donkey Kong up the wing. He is tackled. And Luigi, oh my goodness, gets a save by Critter again. And there it goes. Here comes Hammer Bro. It's a 2-in-1. Donkey's with him. Up in the air. They score! Beautiful goal. It developed on the 2-on-1. Donkey wasn't missing that one. And Critter not able to get over a huge, huge lead taken by Donkey Kong there as he looks to get off on a good start. Donkey Kong 1, Luigi nothing. Now here is an opportunity. It's wide open, and Donkey Kong almost carried it in his net. Instead, it's Hammer Bro out in front there. And now it is Hammer Bro for the other team. Gets it to Luigi, who is stopped by Critter. And now DK picks it up as Luigi is forced into the boards. Now here's Hammer Bro. He's got to get bananaed. And Luigi able to get the shot off, though. And it's through a banana. And Luigi able to be pummeled aside. And DK meets the same fate. The ball rolls to the corner here. DK is waiting. And he two-hand touched it into Critter. That is a handball in professional soccer, but who cares about that? We are not playing as Hammer Bro tries to take it softly into the zone, but that was not able to be received. And now a hit. And now another hit. No, it was able. Luigi slips on a banana peel. Not much going on here. It's Donkey Kong to Hammer Bro, but of course Hammer Bro gets in the way of that. And now here's Luigi. He meets his maker. And another hit there. Over. Oh, but it's a interception perhaps by Donkey Kong over to Hammer Bro. Luigi's there. Will he get in the way? He won't. And a save by Critter. Beautiful stop by Critter. Luigi looking to do something here. And that was stopped by Hammer Bro. And another Hammer Bro. Another face job. And that one, a rebound, and it's punched away by Donkey Kong. And it's down the field. Donkey able to get into way there. And Luigi's frozen. Saw it up in the air. Donkey was attempting it, but the items And the hit got in the way. Luigi wide open for the tie, and he is stunning the keeper. Beautiful stop of the keeper. It's a 2-0 developing. Up in the air for Hammer Bro. Stun keeper up in the air. Score! DK with the relentless pressure, and it rewards by doubling the lead. Critter, just too much going on for him to get to that one. And just like that, a 2-0 Donkey Kong lead. Beautiful, beautiful goal there. And now it is Donkey Kong up again for an open Hammer Bro, but that is a save there by Critter. And now back to Hammer Bro here. Here's Luigi, and it's a turnover up the field. Donkey Kong over to Hammer Bro. A beautiful setup and a save. And that is Donkey Kong now looking up the wing, and that's kicked away, and that is kicked off the bat. Oh, right into the boards. An opportunity, and that ball is going all over the place with 1:25 to go. Here is Luigi on an attempt. They couldn't get to it. They were so close. Hammer Bro was inches away from hitting Luigi, but he just avoided it, and he has cut this lead in half at the 3:39 mark. Look how close he was to getting stopped. Unfortunately, it is a 1-goal game, and here is an item usage on an attempted shot. An item usage. Oh, what? I didn't press that. And item usage there, and a move there by Hammer Bro. A shot saved by Critter. And that is an attempt right there, and it's an opportunity, and they get to it. It's a 2-0 Donkey Kong. Oh, and the item interferes. Unlucky there, but only a minute left in this game. Luigi down by 1, needs a goal to tie here. And then a chipper, but Critter's up to the attempt there. Now down the field they go. Looking for Donkey, over for the shot. He got it away, but a save by Critter. Beautiful, timely save by Critter if he wants his team to be in this game. And there's a banana, good usage there, and it's up the field. Up in the air for the lead. Not the lead, but the game away. Put the game away, that's what I meant to say. And they do just that. DK from the wild angle off the post and in a nasty goal to make it 3-1, and now Luigi is gonna need a super strike if he wants any chance of climbing back into this one. It is 3-1 with 30 seconds in the game. That is an attempt. Luigi gets bombed, but he did get the shot away. Now to Donkey Kong, up the field, looking, puppety, flicks it up, and in! The lob shot by DK. He had one of those in a couple tournaments ago. And he has one right here. I believe was on this exact same stadium. He ices the game at 4-1. Beautiful start for Donkey Kong. Exactly what was needed to get off to a good start in this tournament. Up in the air. Nope. Kicked away by Hammer Bro. And another opportunity. Luigi with the curve shot rebound. They do score. It is 4-2. And Critter not able to jump on the rebound. Just a little too much going on. Luigi has a star here. And an opportunity. Good save there by Critter. And that is the game. Donkey Kong starts off strong and wins it 4-2. The clapping hands show their support, as they must show their support for the Wilds, who have their first win of the tournament, up 1 game to no losses. Here is the match highlight number 2. Donkey Kong, that beautiful hook shot right past Critter. No stopping that one. And then, of course, the highlight of the match was this beautiful assist to Donkey Kong by Hammer Bro. Found the twine. 4-2 final. DK being outshot in this one, 19-15, but he had the goals to back it up. And he wins it despite that. 4-shot differential, 4-2 win for Donkey Kong does not matter. DK able to move up. Yoshi and Waluigi also winning. A little taste of the own medicine for the opponents right there. They had the most shots, but they lost. Donkey Kong knows about that all as well. He will face Daisy, who he beat last time. This time in Conga Coliseum, his home stadium, but it is a new tournament, and he will have to be on the top of his game if he wants to win this one. And here we go, here at Conga Coliseum. Donkey Kong roaming in. And here is Daisy. She says thank you like she's already won the game or something. She has some utmost confidence. Let's see if it pays off for her. She says yeah, and she is taunting Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong ready. Mario kicks the ball away, and we are underway. Donkey Kong will start on the defense here as a nice steal over there. It's up to DK, who shoots it, and a save rebound out in front. Another beautiful stop by Critter. Now here is Daisy. She gets pounded into next tournament. And now an opportunity, a save right there. The Wild's looking to get off to another fast start here. It's stolen up in the air, but no. Oh, it's Donkey Kong. He gets to it, puts it in the air. Hammer Bro scores! And they do get off to a fast start. Beautiful start by Donkey Kong, runs Toad into the wall, and Hammer Bro able to finish it from there on a beautiful dish. It is 1-0. The crowd goes wild, and the Wilds are up 1-0. Here's an interception, a stunned keeper, and they score. They tried to get it out, but Toad unfortunately was able to deflect it off, and just like that, they have evened the game. Excuse me, it was Daisy who was able to get the turnover and pass it out to an open Toad. And we have a 1-1 game. Here is Donkey Kong. Over, oh, off the pipe. And an opportunity to Donkey Kong. And here is too many shells going on. Donkey, another save, it's trickling. And it's collected by Critter. Here's Toad, up the wing, makes a move. And he gets hit on that one. And that is a shot rebound. Up to Donkey Kong, who collects it up now to Hammer Bro, who puts it on net, and a save right there. Now Daisy gets knocked away. It's loose, still loose, up to Hammer Bro, who puts it in play, and out in front they score! Oh my, they were toying with Critter like a bait on a hook. Look at that, he saved and he was well out of position. Not a chance to make that save, as that was easily put into the net. It was wide open by Hammer Bro. What a beautiful play. No chance for the diving Critter. Well out of position. He was past the goalie box on that one. Just not a chance. Donkey Kong puts it back. And now a shot. Oh, Donkey was open, but he didn't see him. Now Bowser's here to cause chaos. And an opportunity up the field. They go the other way with it. They're running down. Oh, Toad able to get to it. And Bowser still just doing the most here. Is a save rebound. Oh, it was blocked by Hammer Bro. A beautiful block. And now Donkey to Hammer Bro. He chips it, rebound. And they could not have gotten to it there. Some bananas getting away. Some bananas getting away again, this time for his own team. Donkey Kong has some more bananas here as he uses them right there on Toad. And the ball is kicked back. 3 minutes to go in the game. And a turnover. And a good hit from behind there. Now Donkey gets it to Hammer Bro, who puts it for Donkey Kong for the 2-goal lead. They get it from long range. And Donkey Kong is failing it right now. Goal number 1 for Donkey Kong, his first of the match from long range. Able to swipe that ball into the goal. Swipe or no swiping, they say. Not in this universe. It is 3-1. Now Daisy down 2 goals. How will she respond? She gets taken out like a sore thumb right there. Now here is Hammer Bro down the wing. Puts it in front. The lob, it's there. And Critter able to collect it. Hammer Bro gets to it. Puts it in front. Oh, and there was an opportunity there. Puts it in front, and he gets hit into Critter. And now Daisy shoved aside by DK like a piece of trash, and it's passed to the Critter, who throws it out. There's a pass back, another pass back. Oh, and they get hit by items. I did not mean to say that. I meant to say something else. Up in the air. I meant to say shell, and then I said hit, and it ended up being that word. And Daisy up to Hammer Bro. He's got an opening down the field. He puts it in the air, and a easy save there by Critter. And that's tossed out over to Donkey. Puts it on net, and a save by Critter. Now Toad the other way. Back to Toad the other way. And now it's Toad the other way, over to Daisy, and she's knocked aside. Just a 3-1 game here with a minute to go. It's still anyone's game. The Donkey, he's got an opening. He flips it up, and a save by Critter. And now to Toad. He gets to it. And now Toad again still has an opportunity. And a star for Daisy. She's going to super strike to tie the game here. And it's a miss, but a stunned Critter. And they get it out. No, they don't. Critter recovers. And they score on him. Daisy able to take advantage of the stunned Critter. He was out of position. And it's a 1-goal game just like that. And they still have a star. That is not good. And they fire towards the net, but a save there. And here's Daisy. Oh, they used the star, Daisy! Super strike, and it's hit! Away just in time, the star expires. That could have been perfect. We will never know, but they got the first one right, and DK trying to put it out of reach. That could have been a backbreaker for Donkey Kong, but the star expired, and we will never know the rest. After that, as that's rung off the post by Hammer Bro. And a minute to go here. Daisy down by 1. A shot that's kicked away to Donkey Kong. Puts it in for Hammer Bro. Looking, pumping. Settles on it. Oh, he was going to shoot it. And now an opportunity. Daisy bombs away, but a shot. They score. Daisy comes down from 2 goals to have the equalizer. And this game is tied at 3 with 41 seconds to go. Lined up, they score on the curve shot. He picked his corner and fired away, and Daisy is in disbelief after coming back to tie the game within seconds. The lead is back in DK's favor, and they score again. Talk about being stunned. Off the draw, they went for the hit. Toad was able to get it to open Daisy, and we are tied at 4. Unbelievable. Now here is Hammer off the wing, but the ball still gets through. Donkey passes back. He got the pass away, and they score again! All of a sudden, it's just goal central. Nobody can make a save as Hammer Bro gives Donkey Kong the lead again! And it is 5-4. Has Donkey Kong really going to try to make sure they don't give it away this time? Looking over to Donkey. A rebound and there, and collected by Critter. Now they have to make sure Daisy is in a banana. Thank you. And somehow still almost got a shot away. They got to clear it. And Critter does just that. Donkey slips on a banana peel. And it's over to Donkey to ice it. Save, rebound. Oh, off the post with the shot. And they try again. There's waning seconds of the game, and that is it. It's over. Donkey Kong, he wins it. The Wilds able to win 2 games in a row by close scores. 5-4, the highlight of the match off to Daisy right there. Beautiful feed by Toad. Just as he got hit, Daisy able to find the back of the net. And the match highlight number 2 was Toad to Daisy. Again, see if you've heard that one before. That got very scary. The goals were being forced back and forth between 2 teams. The highlight of the match was a game winner. After like 4 or 5 goals was scored consecutively. It was outstandingly crazy. And the win goes to Donkey Kong, who outshot Daisy by 10 shots. 5-4 is our match summary. DK takes care of business, and he stands alone at the top after 2 games. Last time he had lost his first 2. This time he wins his first 2. So he has a major advantage. This time he'll take on Yoshi, who has 1 win and 1 loss. Here we go, my friends. He lost to Yoshi last time in the last cup, which sunk him. Can he get his revenge? We'll see today at the Underground. And here we go. Yoshi runs out, ready for battle. And here is Donkey Kong, also ready for battle. They meet at center. Yoshi showing Donkey Kong he wants to fight. Donkey Kong also seems like he wants to fight. And Mario kicks the ball away. And we are off to Hammer Bro to start us off. And he kills Birdo right off the bat. That is a life-ending injury. I don't know how she'll ever get up from that. To Donkey Kong, he scores! And another fast start for the Wilds, 11 seconds in. DK just punched it into the net. No stopping him on that one, and the Wilds are a very dangerous team right now. The DK Wilds, they have some beef with Yoshi. This is a rivalry that goes back in time to the last tournament. And a stolen ball by Birdo right there. Up the court, here we go. And they score off the post, it's trickling, it's in! It's put in by Hammer Bro! That ball should have crossed the goal line, but it didn't. It was just sitting there, and Hammer Bro rushed in off the curve shot to make it a 2-goal lead. And a chipper there by Birdo, she gets knocked aside. Now Donkey Kong up to Hammer Bro, he looks to score, does not. Up to Hammer Bro, this time for a 3-goal lead, and it's a stop by Critter. Yoshi back the other way. It's knocked away there. Over to Critter, who is able to corral it, and Birdo almost puts it in her own net. That would have been a weird play. Here's Birdo down the wing. Birdo to Yoshi. Yoshi to Birdo, and she's taken out. Beautiful defensive play by Hammer Bro. Now Hammer Bro down the field. Oh, it's to Donkey Kong who puts it in, but a nice save. A chain chomp is going wild on the floor. And it's a wide open opportunity for Yoshi, and he whiffs on it. Well, he doesn't whiff on it, but it is a save as Birdo is there. And it is another stop by Donkey Kong's Critter. Here's a shot from the point, and a rebound is there. Another save by Critter. That ball's loose to Donkey Kong, who puts it on the net, but a save there. Donkey Kong has items, and he does use it, but it is too late. But Critter does make the save on that. Here is Donkey Kong up the middle. The pound shot is pounded into Critter's glove. And Yoshi able to get to it, and a blow up right there. Here is an opportunity. Over to Hammer Bro, a rebound. It's punched, and rebound again to Birdo. There's too much going on right now. Hammer Bro up in the air. Relentless pressure, and they score! Too much pressure. The Wilds are applying it. They are not giving Birdo and who are we playing? Yoshi? Anything at this point. They have a long-standing beef with Yoshi. They are coming out hard this game. And they are showing it with a 3-goal lead with 3 minutes to go here. Oh, and a poke job by Donkey Kong. And they get it right back to him. He's up the floor here. Looking, pumping, looking for Hammer Bro. It's put up in the air, and that is an illegal play. Nothing is called. Yoshi gets pummeled, but so does Hammer Bro, and a long shot save, of course, by Critter, who has been remarkable back there thus far. Oh my goodness, it's loose! Oh, Critter again! He's just unstoppable right now. And now to Donkey Kong, he's got it, but he slips on a banana peel. Bowser's here, and she's punched from behind an illegal play. It's through to Hammer Bro. He puts it up in the air, and a save by Critter. Back the other way. It's going to stay there because of Bowser, but Critter able to get it away now. Opportunity for Donkey. He has an open net, and he scores. So a little bit of a blowout here. We haven't had one of those. Donkey Kong showing his dominance, and 247. It is a 4-goal advantage for Donkey Kong. 4-0, and of course, Birdo gonna try to climb her way back somehow, some way. Yoshi to Birdo, gets it away, but a save there by Critter. Beautiful stop. That's a dangerous pass, and Donkey Kong able to rescue it from harm's way. He is there, looking, pumping, driving over to Hammer Bro. He's just gonna easily get to that, but then he missed it. Now here's Birdo. Good for Yoshi in the corner. Yoshi doing some fancy moves, and now to Birdo. Over to other Birdo. Now to other Birdo. In the corner, now to Hammer Bro. He's got it. And a turnover. Yoshi has a wide open shot, and he scores. Yoshi read that like a book, and he was able to easily put that past Critter. And a marvelous shot there. It is 4-1. And a turnover. Yoshi, all of a sudden, has some pep in his step, And now here is Hammer Bro, but the red shells get in the way. Hammer Bro gets to it. Looking, pumping in the corner, looking for his move, puts it in front, and a rebound, it's a chipper, and it goes in! Beautiful work. If it was a regular shot, that might not have gone as Critter was there, but the chip-in shot out of position had no chance to miss. It is 5-1 as they get the goal right back. There might not be a comeback this time as Yoshi gets pummeled into next week. Now here is the pass. Donkey Kong uses an item looking for the super strike, and he gets hit with his own item on the rebound. When the game's this far out of reach, super strikes are on the table. And Birdo, what opportunity, saved by Critter. He has had a masterful game here. The one goal he allowed was not his fault. Another save by Critter, and no, how does that got into Yoshi? And it's saved by Critter. Tell me if I've heard that one before. Critter gets it out. Finally gets it out. Up the wing to Donkey Kong, up in the corner. Donkey Kong's got it. He uses his item, but it misses Yoshi. He really wants a super strike. We don't see a lot of those in this universe as LaSalad is playing, and he must get one or two to satisfy his needs. He's hungry for the super strike, and the only time we can allow it is in certain situations. But right now, they can't even get the ball back. They're applying pressure a little too late. Donkey Kong looking, charging, makes everyone, but somehow missing everyone there, and he gets both blacks. Timing is a little bit off compared to how I was used to on the GameCube. That is my excuse. Now here's Yoshi, and he's got a super strike of his own, and he misses. He had an opportunity, but he did miss. That pass has got Donkey Kong up the wing, looking for a super strike at the buzzer. You got to do it way earlier, man. It's way earlier. It feels like there's a delay, and there might be. There might be a delay. I'm not sure. But either way, Donkey Kong wins it 5-1, and he goes up 3-0 in today's match. A beautiful, beautiful showing. Yoshi's goal is highlight number 3, as it was worthy of a lot of praise. But ultimately, that was their only highlight, and the rest was a domination win by Donkey Kong. In the end, he was just toying with them the last few minutes of that game. Beautiful lob shot right there to find the corner. And here is the highlight of the match to Donkey Kong, who punches it in. And that is it. 21 shots to 14. Donkey Kong wins it 5-1. And just like that, he has 9 points. Next, he will face Waluigi. This is a huge game. With a win, Donkey Kong will become near unstoppable, and it will be impossible to take him down unless Wario gets a win and DK loses the last game. But if Waluigi wins, he will tie Donkey Kong at 9, and it will be anyone's tournament. A huge game. Donkey versus Waluigi. Normally after a blowout game, the next game is a little bit of a downer. That is what I have been accustomed to in my time announcing Strikers games. I've been in this business for a long time. That seems to always be the pattern. Here we are at the Palace. Donkey Kong versus Waluigi, a huge turning game. A turning point for the tournament here. Waluigi with his Koopas. Donkey with his Hammer Bros. And we are underway, about to be, as Waluigi shows the name on the back of his jersey. He is flexing those muscles. 0-0, 5 minutes to go. We're underway, folks. Welcome to the Palace. A huge game and a turnover to shot. And here is Koopa. Donkey Kong looking to get up to the fast start. The Wilds looking for that decisive 4th game victory. And the shot rebound. It's there. And now the other way they go. Waluigi. Oh, my goodness. He gets at the Koopa. And a save. Over to Donkey. He gets to it. And a banana. Oh, they are playing rough. They are playing rough to begin this one. There is the ball. It's gotten to Donkey Kong, and they use items. This is going to be a hard-fought game already. I can tell. It's going to be a hard-fought game as that ball is put back. And Donkey Kong, not any pressure really either way. It's in the neutral zone, and here's an opportunity. It jumps over the shell, and a save. And back out. Save again. And now here is Waluigi's Koopas. Up in the air. Donkey, not a great shot, but it almost found its way in the net. And now Donkey holds it, looking, pumping. From the corner. Oh my goodness, that ball got sent way far off to the left. We're a minute in and there's been no goals. Only really neutral zone pressure thus far. It's been hard to get out of the neutral zone for both teams, and a score! Speak of the moment right there with Bowser causing chaos, throwing fire all over the dang court. Hammer Bro is able to see through the madness and a belly bounce to the feet for a 1-0 lead. They break the ice. Waluigi trails by 1 in this decisive game 4. And that pass is gotten. Waluigi. Oh, Bowser's back. He is back, and he's tilting it the other way this time. And Donkey in the way, the corner, the rebound! And that is collected by Critter. They go the other way. That is a hit into the boards. Waluigi hit into the boards as well. And that is an opportunity. And it's kicked away at the shove from behind. And Hiroshima time. And it's off the post. Critter trying to get to what he does. Oh, what a play by Critter, but he turns it over. A bad pass out of the turnover. And a shot is saved again by Critter. He is playing remarkably right now. Donkey gets to it. And the shot again, rebound, where is it? Donkey, it's there. And it's put to the corner. Waluigi, relentless pressure, and the ball finally trickles to the other end. And a nice move there by Koopa, and now to Koopa again, that is a save. Donkey Kong hits a red shell and a chipper. And it is saved. Now up the wing, it's Hammer Bro on a breakaway. He chips it. Save by Critter, who was out of his net, but he was able to get that chip shot. And now here's an opportunity up the wing. A save by Critter. Still just 1-0. We are halfway through this ball game. It is in favor of course, the Wild. Donkey Kong gets it. Rebound, and it was just knocked away there. And that is into the boards right there. Both Critters playing outstandingly. Up in the air to Donkey Kong, he scores! He scores! And that was set up perfectly. Get Critter cheating to the right, and Donkey able to put it to the left. That is a classic move, and it was executed to perfection. No chance for Critter, and the lead is doubled. Waluigi looking for that first goal. He's going to need it very soon if he wants to get back into this one. Here is to Donkey. He puts it on goal with his head, but a good save by Critter. To Donkey again. Save by Critter. Now Waluigi up the court, looking for a stunned keeper right there. And not a stunned keeper, but a stunned player right there with the ice. And now back the other way. It is to Hiroshima, but it misses. And now Koopa the other way also has the ball. He is slammed into the boards just like that. Donkey Kong the other way. He's going to put it in the crease. A rebound. It's there. And nothing doing. Over to a rising Koopa. A rising Koopaling. And that might be the first goal. Oh, it's grabbed by Critter. What a play. You don't see that often. He read it carefully, and he was able to get it in. Now it's a pass in front for Donkey. A save. This Critter is playing out of his mind right now. And a save again into the corner. And here is Hammer Bro. Another opportunity. Hit out by in front of Waluigi. And he gets hit into the next week. And now Donkey. He's open for the game. Oh, Critter able to deflect it away. Beautiful play. And now up the court it goes to the purple Koopa. He gets interfered with. And an opportunity. A rebound is cleared aside. Donkey on the rebound. Oh, and he had it. Oh, but he gets it. Oh, my goodness. Nobody picked up the ball, and he was able to get to it. And now an opportunity for Koopa. That was knocked away. And now it is back to Hammer Bro. Looking. Charges up a shot. And a save by Critter. 20 seconds to go. Waluigi still has not found the back of the net. And here is another shot. Save. Avoid the Hiroshima time. Score. Donkey Kong and the Wilds are just playing out of this jungle right now. See what I did there? Not out of this world. Out of this jungle. And they lead it 3-0. And then a decisive game 4. They are in the driver's seat. A save and a shutout potentially for Critter. The shot from the point. A rebound put in. And they've been able to get to everything. The loose change, the rebounds, the passing, the defense. It has been spectacular. Donkey Kong, one more goal, why not? We are on to a 4-0 lead. That is to put the Donkey Kong who shoots it, and at the buzzer, a save. The game is over. DK defeats Waluigi, and he is in the driver's seat. Depending on other results around the league, it will not matter potentially. Here's the highlight number 3. The rebound jumped on by DK right past Critter. And now the shot. Match shot number 2 was pretty much the same. A long rebound off of the charged shot, and Bowser, the first goal of the game, showcased his ability there, and it was 4-0 our final, as Hammer Bro able to put it into the yawning cage. 11 shots to 22, a shutout for DK's Critter. 41 hits to 7. We move to the next game. Okay, so here's the deal. It's actually not over. Wario has also 3 wins and 1 loss. So if Wario defeats Donkey Kong here, they tie for the cup. We don't want to tie Wario for the cup. We want to stand alone in history. We don't want no ties. This is a big game. Yes, we'll win the cup no matter what. But you know what? We want it alone. We want to win it in fashion. We don't want no ties. So here we go to face Wario. A win gives us the clear victory. A loss, and we have to settle for a tie for the cup. Here we go. Today at Pipeline Central, Wario bids for a split of the Flower Cup. And here we go, my friends. DK, no matter what, has had his redemption. But today at Pipeline Central, we see if it's a shared cup, or we see if DK stands alone. DK is not looking for kumbaya here. He wants it all to himself. Wario trying to split it with him. He shows his butt, and he shows his determination, but Donkey Kong wants that cup all by himself. Mario kicks off, and we are underway. And we're going to start off with a shot off the pipe. Just missing right there. Now Toad the other way to Wario, and it's stolen. Over to Donkey Kong. He gets to it, and he pounds it up in the air. Here's an opportunity for Hammer Bro, and he scores! An early goal again. And just like that, DK is here to play. A kick miles in the air, and a beautiful boost. Charged kick. So much force on that one. That might have taken Critter out if it had went into contact with him. It might have went right through him, potentially. Now here is Toad. Shoved aside. And now it is Hammer Bro running up to Donkey Kong save. It's kicked back to Wario. There's an item usage. Oh, it's somehow avoided, and I hear a Hiroshima bomb, and they score. Despite the fact that there was a Hiroshima bomb, Wario able to put it past Critter. There was a shell, there was a bomb, there was a frickin' meteorite probably, but no matter what, it was gotten through all of it, and it is a 1-1 game here early, and a chip shot goes in by Toad, and Wario says not so fast. He wants a split of this cup, and that was a beautiful shot by Toad. It is 2-1, and it's a turnover here. Donkey Kong not able to get to that one, but it is loose, and it's put back in the air, and that's gonna be put in the air, and a shot safe again. And now Wario into the glass, and able to be cleared by Toad. It's stolen. Up the wing to Donkey. He's got a step on Toad and a step on the keeper, but it's a beautiful save and a rebound. So Toad gets to it now. And back to another Toad. Here's a blue shell, but it doesn't matter. But a nice save by Critter. Beautiful, timely save by Critter. Up the field, there you go. Back to Donkey, over to the leading Hammer Bro. A save, rebound is knocked away. And now here's Toad again. He fires, and a beautiful save right there. Now they're going to set up. Looking at Hammer Bro. Up for another Hammer Bro for the tie. It's a save. Now here's Donkey Kong trying to get to a... Oh, beautiful item usage. Knocks it away. Here's Hammer. A wide open DK, but a weird angle thing, and it was not received well. 3:17 to go here. It's stolen! And back to DK, looking for the lead. Excuse me, the tie. It's a stunt caper, and it's trickling, and DK could not get to it despite the fact that he was there. Wario scores. And he increases his lead to 3-1. And just like that, we might have a shared cup. 3-1 lead. And it gets in the way of things. And Donkey Kong able to... What is... Oh, it's stolen. I didn't even know what happened. By Hammer Bro. And that is a takeout by Wario. And now Toad gets it back. Here is a Hiroshima bomb and a well-executed Hiroshima bomb. Donkey Kong needs... Oh, it's a turnover. And they get it back. Up to Hammer Bro. Looking, pumping. Over to Hammer Bro. Rebound. Oh, and a DK is shoved away. 2:30 left on the clock here. Over to Donkey Kong. Up in the air. Save again by Critter. And this time it is a banana festival there. And Wario able to get back to it. Almost just 2 minutes on the clock. Here's a chain chomp. Not a good use of a chain chomp there as the ball was in the defensive zone, but they are going to have a chance. This is put up for Hammer Bro, and that was not received. Excuse me, it was received, but the Critter saved it. And up to DK, he scores! And the lead has been cut in half. DK, unrelentless pressure, able to find a way to score with the header right past Wario's Critter, and DK says, not done yet. It is a 3-2 game. Wario has been cut to a 3-1 lead, a 3-2 lead, excuse me, and that is an opportunity to shove her behind. Here's DK on the chip shot, oh, off the post with the shot, my goodness. A very good attempt there, just was not meant to be on that one. And Wario able to get in the way there. Here's Donkey Kong up the wing, passes, no pass right there. 1:40 on the clock. Wario gets it out. He gets bananas, beautiful play. And what is happening? It's back in front. Everyone's trying to get to it. DK gets shoved from behind, and Hammer Bro gets stuck on a dying DK. And now Hammer Bro up to, oh, that is an illegal play. And it's stolen. DK, up to DK. Excuse me, DK. Oh my goodness, it's saved by Critter. Oh my, that was masterful. And it's stolen again. Back to Hammer, but to DK, and it's stolen right there. And that ball's kicked to the corner. We are approaching a minute to go here. And a Hiroshima bomb. Another Hiroshima bomb. It's loose. And a shell out of nowhere. And now here's Donkey Kong rushing up the wing. Firing. It's sitting there, and it's not meant to be right there. And good item usage there. Time is running short. Critter gets to it, 45 seconds to go. To Donkey Kong. Oh, and it's a trip up. And the ball gets back. We only have 35 seconds left of this one. We're going to need some magic. And Wario with the steal, and that's put to the corner. They are just killing time at this point. Now here's Hammer Bro. He's got a one-on, oh, but an item usage. 20 seconds to go here. A shot from the long range. Now it's gotten back. Hammer Bro to Donkey Kong up the wing, and it's stolen. Down the other way, it's Toad. Oh, here's Hammer Bro on a breakaway. He puts it up. It's a save. It's trickling, and they don't get to it. And a steal, and that is it. A steal was not made to be. The game is over. Wario wins, but DK still wins the Flower Cup. They will get a split of the Flower Cup. DK not able to win it outright, but they still claim victory despite the loss to Wario at the end. Congratulations to Donkey Kong. He is the Flower Cup champion, and he has a lot to be proud of after winning the first 4 games. Very good work by Donkey Kong. Here are the highlights of the game. Match highlight number 3 was this beautiful goal right here. Good win for DK. Well, not good win for DK, good win for Wario, but a good cup win for DK. He put himself in a position where he was able to afford this loss, and he was able to still win the cup despite the loss. He has a lot to be proud of on this one. He wins the cup. He does lose this match, but it is okay. because he still tastes eternal glory. The shot's 19-11. Their critter played out of their mind. Sometimes doesn't fall your way. The game is won by Wario. The Paramedic Award is now silver for 518 hits. A lot to be proud of there. We end at 12 points apiece. DK does not win the cup outright, but he still wins the cup. That is a win no matter what. You know, if they actually did it by, like in real sports, Wario would be the winner because he's the one who beat me. If it was a tie for points, it would be head-to-head matchups, and Wario would then have the advantage because he beat me. But thankfully, that ain't how it works here in Strikers Land. We tied with points, we win the cup, and they still say Wario's second, which is a little crazy. They should have both of them as first. Doesn't matter. We win the cup, despite the loss. And let's go see it. Beautiful. That is our Flower Cup. It says Cups won. Now let's Crater Field. Nice. Got some milestones. We finished first in the cup. Now let's go take a look at that Bowser Cup. Or is it not the Bowser Cup yet? It is the Star Cup. Next time we'll be taking on the Star Cup. 8 teams, 7 rounds, ranked on a table. First place wins the cup. That is going to be a huge grind and a huge gauntlet, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. We got our redemption. Despite losing that last one in a tightly fought battle, we still win it. We win the Flower Cup. Next time we'll be taking on that Star Cup. Thank you so much for watching. I am exhausted. I've been recording 2 episodes back to back, so I'm going to rest. This is LaSalad signing out. And have a good day, night, whatever it is, and peace. Bye.